You know, ever since the Tory party voted against Clause 17, effectively leaving our National Health Service exposed to foreign influences, foreign buyers, foreign markets, and heaven forbid, the American private healthcare market, I've been trying to work out how the hell to respond. It's such an enormous betrayal. And I have sort of come up with a plan. It's going to take a while, but I'm going to do a video just outlining the attitude of successive Tory governments to the NHS and the welfare state in general from its inception in 1946, when they voted 22 times to try to prevent the National Health Service from coming into being in the first place. But that's not enough, because this is personal. This government claimed to be the party of the NHS. This government was elected having promised not to harm the NHS, not to sell off the NHS, not to make it part of a US trade deal or a trade deal with anybody else. And yet they've chosen to vote not to protect it. Several times, actually. This is just the latest. And I know that the only reason Boris formed a government is because he managed to convince so many working class people, people like me, who can't afford fancy bloody private healthcare. He managed to persuade people in that Labour red wall to lend him their vote. What they've just done to you, to me, to all of us, is made it almost certain that post-Brexit our economy will not survive unless we sell significant parts and possibly all of the NHS to foreign investors. It'll still probably carry the NHS logo, but that's just cosmetic. The money will go into private businesses, and it will be used not to reinvest in our health service, but to pay the shareholders of those private businesses, many of whom, incidentally, are Tory party members and even members of this government. Because let's be clear, OK, Mark Jenkinson didn't vote against Clause 17. He didn't vote at all on that particular issue. But he knowingly, and I don't accept that he could possibly not have known, I knew, most of the people I talked to knew, the Labour Party knew that this is what the Tories were going to do. He knew that this is what was going to happen, and he still chose to pretend otherwise and worked to create a Tory government, knowing full well that it was going to deny healthcare to most of the people who voted for him. So to all of those MPs, but particularly to Mark, are you not ashamed?